Think eggs are the ultimate protein for seniors? Well, think again. You've probably heard it your whole life. Eggs are the golden standard for muscle building. But here's the twist. There's a food you can buy for less than half the price of a carton of eggs that can actually help your muscles stay strong, even at 80. Surprised? You're not alone. Now, some of you might be thinking, eggs have protein, so what's the big deal? And you'd be right. Eggs do have protein. But here's what most people don't know. Relying only on eggs may mean missing out on other powerful, affordable foods that are scientifically proven to protect your strength, improve recovery, and even boost your overall health. Over my 20 years of research and clinical experience in the U.S., I've seen seniors eat eggs daily but still lose precious muscle mass. And that's exactly why today's video is so important. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel. It really motivates us to create more science-backed content that actually makes a difference in your health and independence. So, what are these 7 cheap, easy-to-find foods that outperform eggs in keeping your muscles strong? We're going to count down in reverse order, number 7 all the way to the ultimate number 1. And I promise each one has a unique benefit that most people don't even know exists. Stick around until the end, because I'll reveal a simple breakfast combo that helps your muscles recover overnight. No extreme workouts required. Ready? Let's get started and change the way you think about muscle, protein, and aging. At number 7 on our list, we've got something you might already have in your fridge: Greek yogurt. At first glance, it looks like just a simple cup of yogurt. But for seniors looking to protect muscle, this is a true superfood. Here's why. Greek yogurt is packed with 2 types of protein, whey and casein. Whey digests quickly, giving your muscles a fast hit of amino acids right when they need it. Casein, on the other hand, is slow digesting, which means it continues to deliver nutrients for hours. This 1-2 punch is exactly what aging muscles need. Quick support up front, and long-term fuel to keep rebuilding strong fibers throughout the day. And here's something even more exciting. 1 single serving of Greek yogurt has about 2.5 grams of leucine. Leucine is the amino acid most responsible for triggering muscle protein synthesis. That's the fancy term scientists use for the process of actually building new muscle. If you don't get enough leucine, your body simply won't flip that muscle-building switch. Greek yogurt makes sure you do. But the benefits don't stop there. Greek yogurt is also rich in probiotics, those healthy bacteria that improve your gut health. A strong gut doesn't just help with digestion, it improves how well your body absorbs and uses the nutrients you eat. And that's crucial for older adults, since nutrient absorption naturally declines with age. Now let's compare this to a typical whey protein shake. Shakes can give you a quick boost of protein, sure, but they don't come with probiotics, calcium, or the slow-digesting proteins that Greek yogurt delivers. In fact, one study found that older adults who added Greek yogurt to their breakfast every morning maintained up to 20% more muscle over time compared to those who only relied on whey shakes. That's a massive difference, and it proves this simple food can play a big role in preserving independence and strength well into your later years. So how do you use it? The timing matters. One of the best times to enjoy Greek yogurt is right after a morning walk or light exercise. Pair it with berries, sliced bananas, or even a handful of nuts, and you've got a muscle-friendly snack that's also packed with antioxidants, healthy fats, and fiber. This combination helps keep your energy steady, supports recovery, and makes sure your muscles get exactly what they need to repair and grow stronger. And here's a tip. Choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt whenever possible. That way, you get all the benefits without the added sugars that can cause energy crashes or weight gain. You can always add a drizzle of honey or a sprinkle of cinnamon if you want a little flavor boost. So don't underestimate that small cup of yogurt sitting in your fridge. It's doing a lot more for your muscles than most people realize. Moving up our list, Number 6 will surprise you, because it's one of the cheapest foods in the grocery store, yet it's loaded with vitamin D and hidden muscle power. At number 6, we're talking about a food that most people push to the back of the shelf, or avoid altogether because of the smell or the strong taste. But let me tell you, sardines are nothing short of a hidden treasure for aging muscles. First off, a small can of sardines packs an incredible punch, about 23 grams of high-quality protein. That's more than enough to kickstart muscle repair after a walk, a workout, or even just your daily activities. But the real magic comes from their omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA. These healthy fats don't just support the heart. They actually make your muscles more sensitive to the anabolic signals that tell your body to build and preserve lean tissue. In simpler terms, omega-3s help your muscles respond better to protein, so you get more muscle bang for your buck every time you eat. But sardines don't stop there. They're also rich in vitamin D and calcium, two nutrients older adults often struggle to get enough of. Vitamin D plays a direct role in muscle contraction and balance, while calcium strengthens bones and helps prevent falls. Together, they form a powerful duo for staying steady on your feet and avoiding injuries that can take months to recover from. And here's a nutrient most people overlook in sardines: CoQ10. This compound is like rocket fuel for your cells, especially your muscle cells. It helps produce energy at the cellular level, which means more strength, more endurance, and less fatigue as you go about your day. Now, let me share a story from one of my patients. A 78-year-old woman came to me struggling with weakness in her hands and arms. She had trouble opening jars, carrying groceries, even holding her grandchild. I suggested she add sardines to her diet, just 2 cans per week. After only 2 months, her grip strength improved by 15%. That's not just a number. It's the difference between depending on others and keeping her independence. And the best part? She actually grew to love sardines once she learned how to prepare them with the right flavors. There's also a secret benefit most people never hear about. Omega-3s in sardines reduce chronic inflammation. And chronic inflammation is one of the silent killers of muscle tissue as we age. By lowering that inflammation, sardines don't just feed your muscles, they protect them from slow, steady breakdown. So how do you make sardines more enjoyable? My advice is to choose the canned varieties that include the bones. They're soft, edible, and they give you a big calcium boost. Mix sardines into a fresh salad with olive oil and lemon. Mash them into whole grain crackers, or pair them with quinoa and steamed vegetables. With the right combinations, sardines go from fishy to delicious, and your muscles will thank you for it. And remember, this is one of the cheapest sources of high-quality protein you'll find at the store. You don't have to break the bank to build stronger muscles. Up next, number 5 will shock you, because it costs just a few cents per serving. Yet it's one of the most powerful muscle-preserving foods you can eat. At number 5, we have a food that most people think of as nothing more than a cheap pantry item: lentils. But don't be fooled. Lentils are absolutely loaded with the kind of nutrients your muscles need, especially as you age. Let's start with the basics. 1 cooked cup of lentils gives you around 18 grams of plant-based protein. That's a serious amount for such a tiny seed. And it's not just about protein. Lentils are also rich in folate and magnesium. Folate supports red blood cell production, which keeps oxygen flowing through your muscles, while magnesium helps muscles contract and relax properly. Put those together, and you've got a natural booster for energy and endurance. Now here's something many people don't know. Lentils contain what's called resistant starch. This is a special type of carbohydrate that improves insulin sensitivity. Why does that matter? Because when your body becomes more sensitive to insulin, your muscles can pull amino acids and glucose out of the bloodstream much more effectively. In simpler terms, lentils make your muscles better at absorbing and using protein, which is critical for older adults who often struggle with muscle loss. Another overlooked benefit is iron. Lentils are one of the best plant-based sources of iron, and iron is essential for producing myoglobin, the protein that carries oxygen into your muscle cells. Without enough iron, your muscles fatigue faster. With it, you feel stronger, more energized, and more capable of exercise at any age. Let me share a quick story. One of my patients, an 82-year-old gentleman, came to me worried about losing muscle, despite exercising regularly. We added a simple combination of lentils and quinoa into his weekly diet, affordable, easy to prepare, and full of plant-based nutrition. Over the next several months, not only did he keep his workout routine, but his muscle mass actually stabilized. That means while many people his age were shrinking and weakening, he was holding steady, staying strong, and enjoying his independence. And he did it with one of the most budget-friendly foods on the planet. And here's a bonus benefit that few people realize. Lentils are fantastic for gut health. Their fiber helps feed the good bacteria in your digestive system, which in turn improves how well you absorb nutrients from all your other meals. Think about it. If your gut is healthy, every bit of protein, vitamin, and mineral you eat becomes more available to your body. That's a secret edge most people completely overlook. So how do you add lentils into your routine? The good news is they're incredibly versatile and cook quickly. No overnight soaking required like some other beans. You can simmer them into a hearty soup, toss them into a fresh salad, or simply season them with spices and enjoy them as a side dish. And the cost? Less than 50 cents per serving in most grocery stores. That means you're fueling your muscles with top-notch nutrition for pennies a day. So the next time you pass by that bag of lentils at the store, don't think of it as just another cheap food. Think of it as a powerful tool to keep your muscles strong, your energy steady, and your body resilient well into your later years. And speaking of resilience, number 4 on our list takes things even further. It's not only rich in protein, but it's also packed with a nutrient that directly repairs damaged muscle fibers. You won't want to miss this one. At number 4, we've got cottage cheese, a food that doesn't always get the spotlight, but truly deserves it. Think of it as a slow-burning superfood, perfect for dinner, or even as a late-night snack before bed. Here's why it's so powerful. Cottage cheese is one of the richest sources of casein protein. Unlike whey, which digests quickly, casein digests very slowly. That means it provides a steady release of amino acids into your bloodstream for hours. For older adults, this is incredibly important. Muscle breakdown often happens at night when you're fasting in your sleep. By eating cottage cheese before bed, you essentially drip-feed your muscles the building blocks they need, so they can keep repairing and rebuilding while you rest. But the benefits go beyond just protein timing. Cottage cheese is also high in glutamine, an amino acid that plays a key role in muscle recovery and immune function. After exercise, or even just the wear and tear of daily life, your muscles need glutamine to repair themselves. And as we age, our immune systems naturally weaken. Having a food that supports both muscle and immune health makes cottage cheese a 2-in-1 powerhouse. Another bonus? Cottage cheese contains selenium, a trace mineral that supports metabolism and acts as a strong antioxidant. Antioxidants help fight oxidative stress, which is one of the hidden accelerators of aging. It also provides just enough sodium, not too much, not too little, to help regulate fluid balance and support muscle contractions. In other words, it keeps your muscles firing properly without overwhelming your diet with excess salt. Here's the part that surprises most people. Studies show that eating slow-digesting proteins like cottage cheese before bedtime can actually increase overnight muscle protein synthesis. That means your muscles are literally building themselves stronger while you sleep. Imagine waking up not just rested, but also with a body that's been actively repairing itself all night long. It's a simple change in habit that can make a big difference in the long run. So how do you make it work in your diet? Cottage cheese is incredibly versatile. You can pair it with fresh fruit like pineapple or berries for a naturally sweet and protein-rich snack. Mix it with vegetables like cucumber or cherry tomatoes for a savory option. Or add a handful of nuts and seeds to boost healthy fats, fiber, and extra minerals. It's quick, affordable, and can be tailored to any taste. And if you're worried about calories, cottage cheese comes in low-fat or full-fat versions, so you can choose what fits your lifestyle. Either way, you're getting a muscle-friendly, nutrient-packed food that works quietly in the background while you go about your day, or while you sleep. So don't overlook this simple dairy product. A small bowl before bed might just be the most effortless way to protect your muscle strength, improve recovery, and support your health as you age. Now moving into number 3, this next food takes things to another level with a nutrient that not only builds muscle, but also strengthens your bones at the same time. You won't want to miss it. At number 3, we have something tiny but mighty: pumpkin seeds. Don't underestimate these little kernels. They may look small, but they carry a powerful nutritional punch that supports muscle strength, hormone balance, and even blood flow. Let's break it down. Just 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds, about a small handful, gives you 9 grams of quality plant protein. That's impressive for such a lightweight snack. But the real secret lies in the minerals packed inside. Pumpkin seeds are loaded with zinc and magnesium, 2 nutrients that aging adults often lack. Zinc is directly tied to testosterone production, which plays a role in maintaining muscle mass and strength. It also supports protein synthesis, which is the body's way of turning the protein you eat into actual muscle tissue. Magnesium, on the other hand, is critical for muscle relaxation and contraction. If you've ever struggled with leg cramps at night, magnesium is one of the key nutrients that can help. Together, zinc and magnesium make pumpkin seeds a double win for muscle health. Another standout compound here is arginine, an amino acid found abundantly in pumpkin seeds. Arginine is a precursor to nitric oxide, a molecule that improves circulation by relaxing blood vessels. Why does that matter for muscles? Better blood flow means nutrients and oxygen reach your muscles more efficiently, speeding up recovery and fueling growth. For older adults, this is a game changer. It's not just about eating the right nutrients. It's about making sure those nutrients actually get delivered where they're needed. And here's a little secret. When you combine pumpkin seeds with other muscle-friendly foods like Greek yogurt or cottage cheese, you create a nutrient synergy. The protein and slow-digesting casein in dairy pair beautifully with the zinc, magnesium, and arginine in pumpkin seeds. This combination doesn't just feed your muscles, it maximizes how your body uses every gram of protein you eat. It's a simple hack that can turn an ordinary snack into a muscle-building powerhouse. Pumpkin seeds also deliver a healthy dose of antioxidants, healthy fats, and even a little fiber, making them a well-rounded snack that supports more than just muscle. They help balance hormones, improve heart health, and stabilize blood sugar, all factors that contribute to keeping you strong and independent as you age. So how do you use them? The beauty of pumpkin seeds is in their versatility. You can sprinkle them on top of a salad for crunch, stir them into Greek yogurt or cottage cheese for a protein-mineral combo, or add them to a warm bowl of oatmeal to start your morning strong. They're also easy to carry in a small baggie for an on-the-go snack, so you never have to miss out on their benefits. And here's the kicker. They're affordable and long-lasting. A single bag of pumpkin seeds can last weeks, giving you consistent nutrition without a big price tag. So the next time you see pumpkin seeds, don't just think of them as a garnish or a seasonal snack. Think of them as one of the simplest, most effective ways to boost testosterone, improve circulation, and protect muscle strength well into your later years. And moving up our list, number 2 will take everything we've talked about to another level. It's a food that not only builds muscle, but also protects your brain and heart at the same time. You won't want to miss this one. At number 2, we have quinoa, a plant-based seed that acts like a complete muscle-building food. It might look like just another grain, but don't be fooled. Quinoa is one of the rare plant sources that provides all 9 essential amino acids in the right balance, which is why nutritionists often call it a complete protein. Here's why that matters. Most plant proteins are missing 1 or 2 amino acids, which makes it harder for your body to use them efficiently for muscle repair. Quinoa, however, delivers the full package. It's especially rich in lysine, an amino acid that plays a critical role in muscle protein synthesis and tissue recovery. Without enough lysine, your muscles can't repair properly after exercise or even the normal wear and tear of daily life. Quinoa also contains unique plant compounds called ecdysteroids. Research suggests these compounds may have anabolic effects. That means they help stimulate muscle growth in a way that mimics some of the body's natural hormones. For older adults, that's a big deal, because anabolic resistance, the reduced ability to build muscle with age, is one of the main drivers of muscle loss. Adding foods like quinoa can help push back against that decline. But it doesn't stop there. Quinoa is also a source of complex carbohydrates, which provide steady energy and support a healthy insulin response. Why is that important? Because insulin is like a key that unlocks your muscle cells, allowing protein and glucose to enter. Without that key, your muscles can't fully absorb the nutrients they need to grow. By pairing protein with the slow-digesting carbs in quinoa, you essentially give your body the perfect environment for muscle building, protein to rebuild, and carbs to make sure that protein actually gets delivered where it belongs. And here's a powerful mini-hook. You'll notice an even greater effect when you pair quinoa with either animal protein or other plant proteins. This combination not only extends your energy, but also sustains your muscle strength for longer periods. It's one of those simple dietary tweaks that can make a huge difference in how strong and steady you feel day to day. So how do you use quinoa in real life? The good news is that it's fast and easy. Unlike beans that require soaking overnight, quinoa cooks in about 15 minutes. You can make a large batch and keep it in the fridge for quick meals throughout the week. Mix it with lentils for a protein-packed vegetarian option. Toss it with roasted vegetables for a hearty salad, or serve it alongside grilled chicken or fish for a complete, balanced plate. Beyond muscle, quinoa also provides fiber, magnesium, and antioxidants, which support heart health, digestion, and overall resilience as you age. It's the kind of food that works on multiple levels, keeping you not only stronger, but also healthier and more energized. So the next time you're looking for a smart carb that doubles as a muscle builder, reach for quinoa. It's more than just a trendy health food. It's a science-backed ally for maintaining strength, endurance, and vitality at any age. And now we've reached the top of the list. Number 1 is the most powerful muscle-protecting food of them all. Something that ties everything we've discussed together. Stick around because this final pick could truly be life-changing. At number 1, we finish with something truly special: hemp seeds. They might look tiny, but don't underestimate them. These little seeds deliver a powerhouse combination of nutrients that make them one of the most complete foods you can add to your diet. Unlike most plant-based sources, hemp seeds provide all 9 essential amino acids, making them a true complete protein. Something you normally only find in animal foods like eggs, fish, or dairy. One of the most unique features of hemp seeds is their fatty acid profile. They have a nearly perfect ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids, about 3.1, which is considered optimal for reducing inflammation and supporting long-term health. This matters for muscle building because chronic inflammation interferes with recovery, slows down protein synthesis, and accelerates age-related muscle loss. By helping your body stay in balance, hemp seeds create an environment where your muscles can repair and grow more effectively. But it doesn't stop there. Hemp seeds are also rich in arginine, an amino acid that boosts nitric oxide production. That translates into better circulation, more efficient nutrient delivery, and improved endurance. They also contain GLA, or gamma-linolenic acid, a rare plant-based compound that helps regulate hormones and may further reduce inflammation. Together, these nutrients make hemp seeds one of the most unique and powerful natural tools for preserving muscle health. Here's another key advantage. Hemp seed protein is highly digestible, with an absorption rate of about 95%. That means your body doesn't just get the nutrients, it actually uses them efficiently. Compare that to some other plant proteins that can be tough to digest, and you'll see why hemp stands out as a premium choice. And here's the mini hook that surprises most people. Just 3 tablespoons a day provide a remarkable amount of protein, along with minerals like magnesium, iron, and zinc, in quantities you won't easily find in other foods. That small daily serving packs a muscle-supporting punch that can rival much larger portions of other protein sources. So how do you actually enjoy hemp seeds? The good news is, they're incredibly versatile. Their nutty, slightly creamy flavor makes them easy to sprinkle on just about anything. Add them to yogurt for a protein upgrade, blend them into smoothies for a creamy texture, or toss them over salads and oatmeal. You don't need to cook them, and because they're so nutrient-dense, even small amounts can make a noticeable difference in how you feel. Beyond muscle health, hemp seeds also support antioxidant defenses by boosting glutathione, the body's master antioxidant. That helps protect your cells and muscles from oxidative stress, which is especially important as you get older or train regularly. The result? Faster recovery, less soreness, and stronger muscles that hold up over time. At the end of the day, hemp seeds are the kind of food that proves big benefits can come in small packages. With complete protein, anti-inflammatory fats, hormone support, and high digestibility, they truly earn their place at the very top of this list. Just a few spoonfuls a day can transform the way your muscles recover, grow, and stay strong for years to come. So there you have it. 7 affordable, easy-to-find foods that are packed with protein and unique nutrients to help older adults build muscle, fight muscle loss, and maintain both strength and independence. And here's the truth I want you to take with you. Age is not a barrier. Your muscles can still respond, adapt, and grow stronger with the right nutrition and a little bit of movement. It is never too late to start, and every choice you make today can add strength, energy, and freedom to your life tomorrow. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more science-backed nutrition tips designed specifically for healthy aging. And here's my challenge for you. Try adding just 2 or 3 of these foods into your meals this week. You might be surprised at how quickly your body responds and how much stronger you feel. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about food. It's about giving your body the tools it needs to stay active, resilient, and independent at any age.